Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here, Bay City, Michigan, and I now have Randy Gage's book. I didn't get the paperback yet. That's supposed to come in May 5th. However, he talked to his publisher and they got an early release on the Kindle version, so I have it right here. I have Randy Gage's Defcon 1 Direct Selling Manual for Field Leaders. And I just want to go over the contents on here. It's like really exciting. I've loved every one of his books that he's ever written. This is all about, um, he did an introduction before about the pandemic and how a bunch of companies are going to go out of business and how you survive this, and really some good stuff. And I can't wait to get in it. All I want to do right now is just kind of highlight. I'm just going to go down the table of contents here. So I got the table of contents. Just going to read this off, and I'll be going into this more and more, but really good stuff here. So he does the introduction, living the nightmare, and he's got nightmare crossed out, and then dream. So chapter 1, it's all on you. The person most responsible for this turn of events was me. But here's where I had really fallen down, how behavior has changed. Another example of poor decision making and leadership on my part. Own the problem. 5 frequent mistakes. Lead through the bad side to the other side. Chapter 2, the sacred responsibility of sponsoring. Feeling frustrated, I resolved to become a recruiting machine. Re-examining my process. Leading yourself. Build the foundation. Care enough about your people to be a truth teller. Look inward, make your own path. Chapter 3, how to become a model leader, who I had become, self-development, skill sets for success. Chapter 4, unleashing your secret weapon, culture. Your team doesn't have a culture, it is a culture. Integrity, ethos, recruiting, self-development, pace of growth. Chapter 5, building a golden goose and protecting her. Process versus improvisation. Push and pull partnerships. Chapter 6, creating momentum and exponential growth. That sounds like a pretty good one there. Exponential growth is not a fantasy. Chapter 7, dangerous field dynamics and how to solve them. Cross-line navigation. A rogue leader unplugs from the team. The leader is a toxic person. The leader has low self-esteem and doesn't want to be recognized in the group. Your sponsor lacks integrity. 2 leaders in a civil war try to get their teams involved. So that you can see where this is going, all these little things that can happen here, and how to counter all this. A distributor lacks support at home. A leader is promoting sketchy, off-system webinars or events to the team. You sponsored someone who is a distraction factory. The leader is easily distracted or off system. A team member is recruiting for another opportunity. 1 or more leaders leave to join another company. All these are like good things because we've had this thing happen. Everything he's reading off here, I mean, we've been through this. So I want to go in here and really read this. Chapter 8, protecting your team against zombies, dinosaurs, parasites, and terrorists. MLM zombies. Of course, those are the people that jump from opportunity to opportunity. Dinosaurs. Parasites. These are the people that are out there trying to promote other things. They're not really worried about promoting your company. They're trying to sell you like these click funnels and all this other stuff that's out there. Terrorist. This is not the same thing as competing against a legitimate competitor. Chapter 9. This one is really powerful here. This just blows my mind. But chapter 9, and everything Randy's predicted so far has like come true. So chapter 9, why 90% of current companies will be extinct by 2025. Think about that, 90%. That is like almost unbelievable. If it wasn't coming from Randy Gage, I probably wouldn't take it serious. But coming from Randy Gage, I take it very seriously. And what he says about that, number 1, they don't have a viable product line to compete. 2, their business model can't be operated on a smartphone. 3, they don't invest in marketing infrastructure. 4, their comp plan sabotages the results. 5, they haven't become tech companies. Chapter 10, why brilliant visionary CEOs and founders usually fail. Bold vision does not equal good management. The martyr leader. Chapter 11, dealing with corporate mistakes, incompetence, or malfeasance. The company employs incompetent people in important positions. The company keeps overpromising on releases, new products, marketing materials, or promotions at major events, and then doesn't deliver on time. The company promotes crappy or off-system marketing materials to the network. The company is paralyzed by internal politics. The comp plan isn't working, or the company makes changes that backfire. The executives are totally out of touch with what happens in the field, yet convinced they're omnipotent geniuses. The company becomes the target of regulatory action or negative publicity. Company execs are abusing their leadership positions. The company is making bad deals with zombies and dinosaurs. And that's kind of where, you see some of these companies are out there, like a lot of the binaries, they'll give somebody a sweet deal. They'll put them in a power leg, and all they got to do is just build their one leg, and they'll, tell them if they move their whole team over, hey, we'll give you $100,000 and you bring your team over. I'm just guessing what he's saying here, but I'm kind of following some of this. The companies chasing after these zombies and dinosaurs believe they are in a race to sign the best talent. Chapter 12, when the missiles are airborne. When Skynet becomes self-aware, the missiles are airborne and Judgment Day is upon you. You have one thing these companies do not, the single most valuable asset in our business. Epilogue rebuilding after Doomsday. Recommended resources, bonus content, acknowledgments about the author, index, and the end user license agreement. So some pretty good stuff in here. I can't wait to get into this and share some of the knowledge with the team here. And if you do want to get it, I recommend on Amazon. It's $20. It's called Defcon 1 Direct Selling Manual for Field Leaders. It's by Gage. So it's his newest book. Just hit the streets. I have it here on the on the Kindle version, or if you want to get the paperback, that's coming out May 5th. So you can get the Kindle instantly right now. And drop me some ideas. Do you want me to just do videos on this, or maybe we could do a Facebook Live or something too? Maybe have a little question and answer teams and like a live group setting. What I'd like to do is kind of go over a chapter. Maybe we go over a chapter once a week, something like that. And what I'd like to do is read it, kind of talk about it, and then maybe do like question and answer things. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. That's all I have for tonight. It's Sunday night tonight, and we'll check in with everybody tomorrow. And see you then. Thanks.